So, hello everyone, Tejas this side and super excited to host this session for Tip 101. So, we wanted our hiring candidates and everyone to know a little bit about TIP. So, before jumping into the hiring process and the hiring funnel, they have an idea what they are getting into and they are excited about it, and then they know why not to treat TIP as just another internship or job. And by the end of the session, you will know why, right? And so we in this 30-minute 20-minute we will try to cover everything, including what WooTIF is and what we are doing, whom we are going to work with, our culture, and all sort of aspects of our culture that you should know, right? So let's get started and let's move to who are we, right? So these are like the pics of our Goa trip that we had in June 2022. And then before I move on, let me set up the basics of TIFF, like what we do. So we are a SaaS application based service company, and then we create web apps for our clients, and those includes a lot of giant clients around the globe, from Dubai, Africa, US, and some of the great companies from India too, right? And so we started in August 2020, and since then, like, we are bootstrapped and we have delivered more than 20 projects, and five or six are major projects that we have delivered so far, and we are currently working on them, right? And we started in 2020 with team of five people, and most of them were in 20s, as you can see. So we are very proud of this sort of stuff, like the young mindset and our young team doing all such stuff for the world and making so much impact, right? And the third point, like, we love to work, like, so you will find a lot of workaholics here, and the reason being, we find a lot of meaning and purpose with this work. Like, we are creating so much impact that it gives us energy to do more and to change ourselves, as our surrounding, and as well as our work, code or design or whatever we have done is reflected when the client sees, and it's been impacted with a lot of people, right? So these are like some of the things that uh, TIFF do, and majorly they do, and majorly we do. But the another side of TIFF is we are working on our own product, and we have our MVP ready, and it's being tested by 6-7 clients so far, and 6-7 companies, and they are running it on their system on production, and they are giving constructive feedback to help us make it better. So that sort of thing you will see at TIFF while you are working a little bit on product, as well as all these service projects here, right? And then when I say giant clients, these are like the major client that I will be talking about: the Fortune 500, India's apex body for venture capitalists, and a company funded by Shark Tank and SaaS Accelerator, startup community, and a number of product of the day on Product Hunt. I think it was month of September, November, something, right? And these are some of the projects that you will be working with, or you will be like, even as an intern or a full time, no matter what you are, you will be adding some, you will be contributing to these projects and some more that are upcoming, and you will get onboarded to them, and you will be helping us deliver that, right? And then like, who are these people who are running TIFF? Yeah, so it's time to meet our leads, the faces behind the TIFF that you will be working with. Okay, so this is Abhishek Yagnik. He's our founder. He is like into the startup stuff and tech stuff for the past 10-12 years, and he had another company, and he's like a major portion of the credit that what we are today, the what how we are doing stuff, and the way we are running this journey goes to him. He binds us together and he helps us move forward toward the vision instead of going anywhere and all. So he's the guy. Maybe you will meet him in the initial stages to talk about mission and vision and to get you all excited about work. And he's the guy who will make you excited about the work, I would say, right? And you might be meeting him on maybe on some retreat physically, right? Then this is Samir Khan, who handles most of the backend part. Like he helped us, like he also was there in the initial time in 2022, 2020, and he had to scale this backend side of ours to 100,000 to 200,000. The scale I'm talking about when there are clients such big as the list I shown. So they have a large customer bases, and we need to create some giant projects for them. And then he used to be in Python and ML all sort of before that, but then he catched up. He went on learning all this thing with microservices, monoliths, architecture, and all sort of thing. So now he designs the backend and create the architectures and help us scale the product to the numbers you can imagine, right? And this is Ziad Hassan. He's our front end lead, and he was all sort of things in digital marketing and all before that. But then he catched up with the React, and he helped us scale our React team. And you will find him working on, 4 or 5 projects, like some great projects like 190,000 lines of code, 60,000 lines of code, 90,000 lines of code, that sort of large projects. And he will be working them simultaneously and delivering stuff. And that sort of inspires us all to, push ourselves to limit and do a bit better than what we do. Yeah, then this is Gunjan Mangde. So the special thing about Gunjan, he will be your front end lead too, and he will be leading you, mentoring you, and all. The special thing is he's still in college. Yeah, this is 2023, and he's still in his 4th year, and he joined Bacchus in December 2020, when he was in 2nd year, and with a 3-4 months of React experience, or I would just say a Udemy course, right? And from them he just picked that growth curve, and he has done a phenomenal job from being a student to being a professional, delivering stuff, and doing all sort of things, mentoring full timers, or arranging tasks, doing some of the PM tasks, and delivering a lot of great projects. You will also find him working day and night and inspiring all of us to do more. So that sort of thing, like, we are very proud of what we have built as a platform that allows even the students and everyone to contribute more, right? Then this is Hani Nanda. So you will be, if you are from designing role here, or maybe the front end part or anything, she will be the one designing it. And she had an experience of 3-4 years, and the past, like, the most beautiful things that you will see in the past 1.5 years of TIFF, like, is designed by her. So she is really amazing at her job, right? And then this is me, Tejas Warbude. Like, I used to be in tech with augmented reality, mixed reality. Then I wanted to move to some leadership position, and we were like all part of a community, GDG Bhopal and Facebook Developer Circle Bhopal. And when this ticket to the rocket was offered to me, I thought of why not just go into it. So I handle all the things that the tech guys don't do. Maybe handling social media, hiring, managing, or marketing, sales, or whatever. There is some tech parts too, like Webflow and stuff, and I handle all of them, right? And these are some of the things, and that we have, like, these are some of us who you will be working with, right? And now let's move to aspects of our culture, right? So as I said, like, we started in 2020, and from that we wanted to go slow and build a great foundation for us, especially in tech, in people, and the culture part, and all the things, to help us grow better in the long run. So we spend a lot of time in learning the tech to the nuances of it, and getting able to build such large projects with a small team. Currently we are a team of 12 to 14 people, including interns and full-timers and all, and we are looking forward to grow more in every role there is, right? And these are the culture, like they are the engines of the rocket. That these are the some of the principle. Like I cannot tell how a day in TIFF looks like, but these are some of the principles that the decisions are made around. So you can imagine how things are in the long run, in the short run, and all sort of thing. What you will be, I think, what you will be feeling here are these principles. What you will be living by are these cultural aspects that we believe in and we follow, right? So the first one, people is greater than product, and product is greater than profit. So what does it mean is, great people create great products, and great products eventually turns into profitable, right? And that sort of belief we had. We invest in people, and those people turns out to be the one who create really insanely great products, and those products eventually turns itself into profitable by all means, by impression, by money, and all sort of things there are. So that's what you will feel here. While we put people first and help them in their growth, as you've seen in Gunjan, as you will see in all of us. Like we started with all the kind of noob guys with a lot of different domain experience, but we were all enthusiastic, and you just wanted to do something big, and do something. So that's why how we all started with the community and this and that, and that sort of growth we all picked up. And you will see, and you can see that in our products, the work we do, the output we have. So that's what sort of thing we believe in. When we believe in people, and then people gets to do some amazing work here. The second one, great workplaces, amazing colleagues, right? So what does it mean? Like including all the office perks, coffee machines, or furnished, or big buildings, or views, and this and that. I think what wins over everything, and what concurs over everything is A players, right? A players want to work with A players. Like you want to be with someone who understand stuff, who know what they are doing, who are passionate about what they are doing, and who understand you, who understand the how to put team first. And then they wanted to make everyone win, and all sort of things. And so these are some of the things that are really essential, and the root of a team, of a company. And then besides everything, like working with A players, like is the most fundamental part that everyone looks for, and especially at TIFF. That's why we look forward to hire such people who contributes not just to our product, but to every individual out there. And you when you're sitting with them, you want to spend your time outside of work and inside of work, and all sort of things. So we try to be some and try to be good people, good, like behave more mannerly with others, and that sort of brings up a really cherishful workplace here, right? Then the third one, we are a sports team and not a family. Yeah. So by this we mean, like we are not some a group of emotionally connected people, but more like a champions. We try to bring more A players in the team, and try to put them forward where they can do uh, what what they are best at, right? And they bring that type of results, instead of just running around and hiring a lot of mediocres. You will see a lot of great players who put team first. And in a sort of sports team, you need to prioritize, and you have to make decisions according to the team, instead of putting your self interest first. right? Yeah, sports team, putting your self-interest in a sports team does not yield into a great response. So that sort of thing is there. So whenever you are in trouble and you have some things to make, and so the whole team tries to help you out, to ease you out through that trouble time. And when someone else needs it, it's your job to do the same for them. So that sort of relationship we had in this team, instead of getting a lot of people to play, we bring some of the champions to help us win this championship. So that sort of belief we had. Then the highest form of integrity is expected, the fourth one. So what you will hear a lot of time about this word integrity, and what that means is doing the right thing and the way it is supposed to be done, even if no one is watching you. Yeah, I will repeat, like integrity is doing the right thing the way it is supposed to be done, even if no one is watching you, right? And that is an important factor for a team who does not want to micromanage, right? When you have trust over the person to the left and the person to the right, you're free to get open to them. You trust them that even if they are sitting in any corner of the world or sitting any corner of India, they are doing what they are supposed to do, not just making excuses if they are supposed to work on a code and deliver front end of a project. They are doing it, and because you trust them enough, and that they won't be breaking, and if they will be telling before something wrong happens, right? So we want you to be honest with stuff while delivering it, or while how you are doing it and what you are doing, and don't lie around for the work, like yeah, like this feature is done, but it's in progress, but the reality is it's in progress. And because that creates a chain where what you'll be telling us will be telling to the client, right? So it creates a lot of chaos around there. So whatever you are doing, if you want to go to a movie, something, just tell us, and don't lie around to get leads, or to uh, misshape sort of processes around here, right? So this integrity part is really important at TIFF, right? And the fifth one, be an owner, right? And then this is also something we will ask you every day to choose, right? So ownership is not something that comes out of you. It's something you can learn, and you can choose to be every day. And what does that mean? Is as an owner, you know that this thing needs to be done no matter what. So you stop seeing the obstacle and you start seeing the solution, and that is a very important person, or a very important point, I would say, uh, to differentiate between a good professional and a great one, right? To a good code developer and a great developer, they see the solution instead of just giving up after seeing any other obstacle in front of them. So if you find it difficult to get people to the meeting, you do not give up. You call them, you do whatever is necessary to get it done, instead of just sitting around and waiting for others to say something, reply something. And that's what our owners do. They know they are assigned this task, they take the responsibility of it. And once you are taking the responsibility of a task, the action, and the thing that needs to be done, so you are an owner. And that is an important part when you have to eliminate micromanagement and get the team to self-management aspect, right? Where people are owning stuff and they are responsible for it, so they understand and deliver stuff on time, right? And then some more thing what to expect, right? So what to expect when you are here is, instead of expecting a work-life balance, you need to expect a work-life integration. I will differentiate between these two. So what work-life balance is, it assumes that the person in this job is a different from the person who is outside the office and having fun and all, right? It behaves like you are being punished by the work when you are in office, and you are a like cool person and do living the life when you are outside the office. That sort of thing is work life balance, giving equally balanced amount of time to everything that is needed, right? But what a work life integration assumes is that you are the same person in the office and outside the office, just wearing different t-shirt, and it allows you to bring more meaning and purpose to your work, where you are enjoying the work, and when needed you are leaving this work and just having the time off to rest and all, and just getting back to work because you are the same person. It instead of making work punishable, you get to enjoy life more, because a work is something like everyone spend a lot of time with, 8 hours a day, 9 hours a day, and maybe more sometimes. So this is something, an essential part, and you do not want it to be a punishment. You want it to be meaningful, that defines you, that helps you grow as a person, as a professional, and helps you in a lot of stuff, right? So that's what work life integration is. So you need to expect it. Also, whenever the task is come, you need to think in terms of team, in terms of work, like how things, what is expected from you. And when you are in your trouble time, we will think in that way. Yeah, the person needs a time off, so we will try to ease this time of her or him to go through, and whatever is necessary by working extra and this and that. So that sort of thing you should have in mind by creating, following the mission and vision, and finding it more passionate about what you are doing, right? And yeah, I think, thank you, and I think that is all you will need today. So I think if you have gotten this with an email or something else, then the next round must be an assignment round. Okay, and then we expect a lot of great work from you all, and looking forward to hire a lot of great folks around the India, around every corner of India. We already have people from, I think, Tamil Nadu, West Bengal, and Lucknow, UP, and all sort of places, right? So we are looking forward for some great work. And if you have any question, just ping us to careers@theinternetfolks.com, or on LinkedIn to any of our members, and we will try to give response to you. Like usually we have a really high volume of emails, so we read all of the emails, but do not get the chance to reply to all of them. So if it's pretty short, like, we will try to give response to all of you. Yeah, and have a good day. I think that would be all that you will need, and let's move to the assignment work. Yep, bye bye.